Okay guys, believe me when I say I don't regret anything in my life except for this. Hey guys, it's Colleen. I told you yesterday that I would be uploading today, and now I'm gonna start uploading like Tuesdays and Thursdays, because that's when I have off of work. And yeah, so my schedule is crazy right now, but right now I think it's gonna be Tuesdays and Thursdays. Let's hope, because I hate changing the dates around on you guys. Okay, and I'm sorry the lighting's a little bit different. It's a bit darker today, because I took my sweet time trying to film this video. So I'm gonna try and get this over as fast as I can before the lighting completely changes and you can't see me anymore. So, okay, let's jump into it. I have had three surgeries in my life. One of them being my appendix, because that burst, and yeah, it was crazy. The second being my tonsils. I still have one of them. I do not have the other though, and I'm probably gonna have to get rid of the other. I don't know why they didn't just get rid of both, but like, I don't know, ask my dentist, or whoever, orthodontist, I don't know who deals with that, but people who do mouth surgery, ask them. Anyways, and then I've had my leg done. I count that as like one surgery. So here's the background as to why I had to get that surgery. So number one, I don't know if you guys know what like bunions are, but they're a bone growth on like the outside of your foot. So like here's your foot, and then there's a growth right here. Yeah, so I had one of those, so I wanted to get that removed. And then also, I used to play basketball a lot. I don't play sports anymore, and you'll find out why. I used to love playing basketball, and like I was on a basketball team and everything. This happened in 8th grade, by the way. I was on a basketball team and I just loved it. Like, I adored it. And then I realized one day, I was in the middle of playing a game, a basketball game, obviously, and I didn't realize it until after, but I started getting this really sharp pain in my knee, and it was just, like, it wasn't cool. Like, normally I get, like, sharp pains in my knees, like, growing pains, or, like, whatever they call it, you know, like, this was so much worse than anything I had ever experienced. And so I was like, oh my god, what's wrong with it? And then like I went to sit down and I noticed that like my leg was like off, like it didn't look normal, and I was like, oh my god. So I was benched the rest of the game, and then immediately after, my mom took me to the emergency room, and I found out that I had been playing on a dislocated knee. And it's very uncommon for people not to know that they've dislocated something, okay? Literally, that is the first question everyone asks me. How didn't you know that you were playing on a dislocated knee? Okay, listen, it happens to a lot of people, not necessarily their knee, but there are some times where people don't know that it's dislocated. They just think that it hurts or that it's broken, and you know, okay, so get off my case. So yeah, I didn't know that I was playing on a dislocated knee, and essentially, I don't really know the schematics of it, but essentially, since I was playing on a dislocated knee, when something gets dislocated, it's out of place, and there's like cartilage. Well, mine, when it got dislocated, started wearing down on the cartilage a lot, and that was not good. So my knee was pretty much rubbing, like, the two bones that meet, they were pretty much rubbing on each other, because I had worn down pretty much all the cartilage that was on there. So that was not good. And like, there's like, I don't know if there's cartilage replacement surgery, but like, that's not the way my doctors wanted to go. They wanted to give me this surgery to essentially fix the problem and like do a metal plate essentially to keep them from rubbing together. Which, in hindsight, I probably should have gone to like a different doctor and seen what they thought, and then come back to them if this second doctor like said the same thing. And they told me, to be fair, like, I'm not blaming the hospital in this, but to be fair, they did tell me that this surgery might not be in my best interest. I could alternatively just keep taking pain pills, but like, no, I didn't want to keep taking pain pills for the rest of my life, you know, because people get a dependence on those, they get addicted to those, like, and there are people, like Shannon Rose, I don't know if you guys ever watch her, but she had to wean herself off of pain pills, and she literally went through, like, a detox like you would if you were on drugs. She didn't use them as if they were drugs, like, it was a prescription that she was using, and she used it for so long, and she decided to get off of it, and yeah, so go watch her video, and you'll understand what I'm talking about, but yeah, so I didn't want to do that, so I pretty much just took the first option that they had for me. So at the same time, I had my bunion surgery done, but so I was so young that I was not yet done growing, and they said I probably should have postponed the surgery for as long as I could have, so I was done growing. You guys see where this is going? Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, so since I was so young when I got this surgery, as I started to grow, well, okay, so number one, they couldn't do a normal bunion removal surgery. They had to, like, put pins in my foot, and, like, I still have those pins, and I have to get them removed eventually because that's what happens. You're not supposed to have foreign objects in your body, otherwise your body will force it out. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. And yeah, it's just, I wish I would have never gotten that surgery. And then on my knee, since I've grown since then, I'm probably gonna have to get it, like, redone because it hurts, like, pretty much all the time. Now I have to take pain pills to sleep. And that's just, like, the whole reason I wanted the surgery in the first place. And, you know, my doggy wants attention. Katie, say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, I have to move on with my video. So, please, if you would, please. Okay, anyways. So, yeah. Katie, I'm sorry. Go. Okay, anyways. So, I have to live with the pain until I can get the surgery again. And it's gonna end up costing me the same amount of money it cost the first time. So, lesson learned to you out there. Don't get a surgery if you're too young to get it. Like, don't get reconstruction surgery. Like, if your nose is still growing, don't get a nose job. You know what I mean? So, yeah, let this be a lesson to you guys. But this was absolutely a surgery from hell, and it took me 6 months to recover from it because I did both at the... Katie, please go away. Thank you. I did them both at the same time because I'm the smartest person in the world. So yeah, it took 6 months to recover, and now I'm probably gonna have to take, like, 6 months off of work because I'm gonna have to have 6 months to recover, and I'm gonna have to get the surgery done again, and it's gonna cost the exact same amount, and oh, oh god, I wish I would have never gotten that surgery. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this week. Next week I'm throwing around the idea of doing a Draw My Life. I know that I don't have any subscribers right now, so probably not a lot of people care about my life, but I've always, like, loved the idea of it, and it's just, I don't know, I really want to do a Draw My Life. Like, I was getting, like, not nostalgic, but, like, I was getting happy watching other people's Draw My Lives, and yeah, so I want to do one, and I've had quite an interesting life, so I think that it would be a really good video to do. So yeah, that might be next week. I might refilm the video that I couldn't post, and I might film what's been going on with my family. The third one is the least likely because I told you guys I was gonna need some time for that, but we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, so by Tuesday I'll have a video uploaded for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you.